Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. Evo Japan is happening right now, as you can see here by the adventures of Roto Man handing out those big checks, and we got our first taste of some big news for fighting games here at Evo Japan. And when I say big, I mean big, because our pals over at SNK have decided to just swing for the fences. And I have tons of updates and tons of news for you. Not the least, hey, Kim. We know about Kim. Kim's coming. And by the way, Kim's pants do animate. If you haven't seen it yet, they do animate the way they hope. So don't worry about that. But yeah, so Kim, when is he coming out? Because it has to be soon, right? And yes, sir, it is soon. It is April the 4th. That is a few days from now. Kim launches. So we got that, and by the way, don't forget, there's more than one DLC coming, right? Season 2, so we have Sylvie Paula Paula, a first look at her model, and perhaps personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Sylvie, but the model looks fantastic. Sylvie's whole existence is meant to be both kind of creepy and cute, and, well, this definitely nails that. And the hits, they just keep on coming. Remember crossplay? I sure haven't forgot. When is that happening? Well, we don't have full implementation just yet, but the crossplay open beta test will be this spring. Doesn't look like it'll launch with Kim, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. Now, hey, Samurai Showdown. We're talking about rollback. We had that rollback beta test not too long ago, and now full rollback implementation is coming to all platforms, PS4, Xbox, PC, Epic, all that kind of stuff. That is also coming this spring. There's another piece of news I'm going to put at the end that we're going to skip ahead a little bit here because I feel that's the actual main event. But for now, let's talk Garou. So we knew that Garou Mark of the Wolves 2, a sequel in the Fatal Fury franchise, was greenlit. And now we have just a little bit more info. So character-wise, not a shocker here, Joe will be joining the cast and Andy will also be joining the cast. Fatal Fury stalwarts. On top, of course, Terry in his Mark of the Wolves look. And greenlit no longer. Mark of the Wolves 2 is an actual proper full development now. Now, being only in development now means we're not seeing this game for a good while, just FYI. This is going to be a couple years out. That said though, expect it to be something special now. SNK has been staffing up like crazy. They've had more money than they've ever had thanks to their new ownership. SNK can put out some pretty good games even when they didn't necessarily have all the money in the world, right? So if they do, imagine what they can put out now with an all-new game. So few years into the future, yes, sure. But when it happens, I think Garou 2 is going to be something special. And hey, speaking of something special, I do want to take some pride in the fact that, hey, I called it, but yo, we are getting another new free boss update for King of Fighters 15, and that will be Orochi's favorite son. Goenitz is returning to KoF after all these many years. If you never saw the boy in his prime, he's up there for cheapest SNK boss of all time. He's one of the special ones. And once again, I want to stress this here. The Goenitz update is absolutely 100% free. He's not paid DLC. When he's out, you can just go and get him. So with that, we have a revised season map here. So Kim comes out on the 4th in a few days. Sylvie and Goenitz are in the summer at some point, and I guess the cross-platform proper update has also been moved to the summer, with the open beta test being sometime in spring. And Naj and who knows who else it could be. Definitely couldn't be Dulon and Hinako, right? Later, sometime in the year. So yeah, good times ahead, lots of content coming, and once again, just a straight-up free character. Who else does that? You know, not many people would have the guts to do so, but SNK does. Now, let's talk about our other pretty big news. We all hoped, we all dared to dream, but it's true. The King of Fighters 13 will be getting Rollback Netcode. KoF 13, if for some reason you do not know, is simply put one of the most special and important fighting games of all time. And now this all-time great is joining the modern age, and it will get Rollback Netcode. And that is just, that's just perfect, man. I'm over the moon. I've waited so long for this day. Now it's finally here, and I almost don't got the words, man. It's just great. Also being rebranded as Global Match will be now on PlayStation and Switch. For so long, the only option to play KoF 13 was on PC. Now we're getting on some of the consoles. That is also fantastic. It does look like the beta, because there will be an open beta test for it, is going to be PlayStation only, which I know is going to make some people kind of salty, but after all this time, man, better this than nothing is what I'm going to say. Maybe there's a co-marketing deal going on, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll take it however I can get it. End of story. But yeah, this is truly one of the best games ever. It's not flawless. It's not flawless. I mean, people might talk up King of Fighters 13. It certainly has some issues, right? But still, if you've never played it, please, please, please go out of your way to try it. It is truly something else. So, big news day to say the least on the SNK front, and Evo Japan is still ongoing right now, and I'm sure there's still more announcements to come, and naturally, whenever the news drops, you can expect coverage here on this channel. So, look forward to all the SNK goodness coming our way, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some King of Fighters, some Samurai Showdown, some Garou, Mark of the Wolves 2, some King of Fighters 13, and all sorts of fighting games.